A clear, crisp evening. And let's go.
Hey, Brian. Devin Booker.
Man, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Here's a 3 from Paul. Nails it from 3.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Now Conley. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Here's Crowder. Ayton. It's good on the putback.
Ayton is so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And here's Conley. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell double teamed over Crowder. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Conley driving to the basket. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Conley passes to Mitchell. With the drive, and Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
Now here's Mitchell. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Paul, and the layup is good off the glass. Paul's got 5 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Conley against Crowder. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley.
Remaining in the first.
And here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Paul passes to Booker. That shot off. And Utah the other way now.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Yeah, people who saw this game got their money's worth, and it was fitting that they split the season series, given the enormous talent level on both sides.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Booker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Bogdanovich into the lane.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Paul, shot is off.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Back to Mitchell. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Crowder. Another shot, shakes him. It's blocked by Gobert.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
From deep. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. A line change here for Utah. Crowder with it. Ingles covering. Here's Booker. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Booker's got his second bucket on the night.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Pass to Oni. From deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
It's Booker on the wing. Ayton against Whiteside. Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Jazz.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot them around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Here's Oni, defended by Payne. Going inside, kept alive. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to Ingles. From deep. Called in by McGee.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Clarkson with the ball. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. McGee with a steal. Outside Johnson. Pass to McGee. Doubled by Ingles. The three. Offensive rebound. Doesn't go for him. Utah's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Oni. Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. McGee with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either. Utah trailing here. Outside, Ingles. Inside, here's Gay. The kick out to Ingles. No one near him. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, more of a confidence.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Crowder outside, pass to Bridges. Ayton in the high post. And Ayton with the stuff.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Some changes for Phoenix. McGee comes in for Crowder. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Outside Mitchell. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Conley. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Here's Paul. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
For 3, Booker. Utah has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. And that one's good. Mitchell.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Outside Booker. It's blocked by Gobert. No good on the shot. And the first half comes to... Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They kept at it on both ends of the floor.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Paul and Booker is a talented backcourt. Mikal Bridges is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's 8 in it to 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Conley goes in. Pass to O'Neal. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Paul. Give him 8 points now. McGee in the post. Bogdanovich on him. A nice shot by McGee. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brand.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Saric checks in for Ayton. And a switch here also for Utah. Whiteside's checked in. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. From behind the arc. Mitchell misses. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Booker against Mitchell. Outside Paul. Down low. And Saric throws it down.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell. Booker defending. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Mitchell with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Sinks it from distance. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
To the middle. Here's Saric. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And they go to the intentional foul. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Kaminsky, he's checked in for McGee. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Shamet, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gay's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
To the paint. Saric, the pass to Payne. Here's Shamet. Back to Payne.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Soft touch off the glass. Payne's got his second basket of the night.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Johnson against Ingles. Takes it inside. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Inside, here's Kaminsky. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Kaminsky's got his first basket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Whiteside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Whiteside's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Whiteside working on having a better all-around feel for the game, and that time makes a solid read.
Payne finds Johnson. Payne on the bounce. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he gets it back. Here's Kaminsky. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds in the game. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Clarkson outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
So many highlights of Rudy Gay early on, challenging defenders at the rim. Another one there on the alley-oop.
Pass to Saric. Back to Payne. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Payne's got 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Ingles from outside. Oh, drew the... And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Suns on top. They lead by 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. The shot misses. And so they foul intentionally. So Utah ends up going with a new group.
First personal foul.
Here's Paul. Fires from deep. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Booker. Bridges on the attack. To the inside. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Outside Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Conley. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns leading. Ball finds Booker. Driving in. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Booker's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Ball passes to Booker. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First team foul.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell to take the lead. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. Ball passes to Booker. Looking to get back on track. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Now Conley. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Gobert with the bucket.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Crowder right side. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And here comes the break. And an intentional foul right there.
Mikal Bridges. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. 2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell against Booker. Here's O'Neal.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
To the middle. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Whiteside, he's checked in for Utah. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Here's Mitchell. Tipped.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Booker pass to Bridges. Shot from 16. The rebound by the Jazz.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Pass to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. 4 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. The Jazz again can't hit. Ball finds Ayton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 3-point game. And here's Conley. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Conley. Launches a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. It's tipped. Gobert on the high post. Count it!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Outside Booker. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. From deep 3-point range. The shot no good. And the Jazz call time here. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's not enough time to catch and shoot, so they'll have to tip it in off the inbound pass.
And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Chris Paul.
And he's really had a tremendous night from the field. He's shooting at a clip over 50%. I'll tell you what, that's the kind of efficiency that makes a coach rest well at night.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
So if you need to improve those handles, check back here next Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And we're going to leave you with the top plays of the week, so get ready to vote. And here's Philly's own Matt Cord calling the shots. We'll see you next time.
A clear, crisp evening in downtown Phoenix, home to their glimmering state-of-the-art arena. All right, hey, Alec.
Thanks a lot, BA.
A long wait in the valley for winning basketball. It's back. Good stuff, Alec. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Young misses. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And a lot of interest in the early part of the season to see how teams have changed with the addition of new pieces, Doris.
Yeah, or perhaps the development of existing players. It's fascinating to watch. Always great to see those teams that have taken the next step.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. From deep. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And a deep 3 from Young. From beyond the arc and then some. Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Drives to the hoop. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Boy, Devin Booker is just such an explosive force on the offensive end. He can take over a game each and every night he steps between the lines.
He rifled that one in from distance.
3-point field goal.
Young's got 6.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
And Booker with the jam.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Boy, when Booker gets locked indoors, he's as deadly as they come in the NBA.
Well, the list of guys who've gone for a 70-point eruption is still very short. 20 points per game for almost the entirety of his career. This guy scores with ease. I don't care what defender you send at him.
Now here's Booker. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Outside Young. And it's Young again missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
For Atlanta, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. And Capella, number 1.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Young with the bucket.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
And here's Paul from deep three-point range. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. From deep. Capella, the pass to Young. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Booker for three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 12 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And a deep three from Young. Young missing again.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Collins passes to Young. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. 12 points for him. Paul against Young. They double team Paul. And he lays it up and in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Young against Paul. From deep three-point range. Outside Bogdanovich. From downtown. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Young against Paul. Shot clock at 5. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Paul with a steal. In transition. Here come the Suns. Deflects the pass. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Young missing again. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. There's the triple. The rebound by the Hawks. To the paint. Here's Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Right side Young. From deep. The long distance three is buried. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. What a game from deep, making 5 trays. We'll be right back with you shortly. Yeah, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Young way outside. Nice D from Paul. The Suns trailing. Booker, the pass to Paul. Banked it in off the glass.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
It's tipped. Paul for 3. Second chance effort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Young with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Collins finds Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 17.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Outside Booker. From deep three-point range. That shot, no good. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Down low. And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Young. Capella's gotten his first basket of the night.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
The drive by Paul. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Young, the pass to Hunter. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. For 3, Collins. Drills it from deep. Collins has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. All right, we're putting you on the spot here, Doris. Who do you think is the best head coach in the NBA?
Boy, you're trying to get me into trouble, BA. I think most people are going to answer sort of old school Pop because of the number of championships. I'm going to take it in a different direction and say one of the guys that captivates me, whether he's loaded with stars or whether he's trying to grind it out, that would be Eric Spoelstra. He's got the ability to X and O with the best of them, and I think he manages people as well as anyone I've seen.
No good on the three.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Capella finds Hunter, and the shot goes down. Hunter's got his first points in this one.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker can't get it to go. The Hawks leading. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And the Hawks making a change here. Kaminsky against Gallinari. McGee with a steal. Pass to Payne. Back to Kaminsky. Here's Shamet. Here's Kaminsky. Plenty of space. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Here's Shamet. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
This guy is as good a shot maker as anyone in the league. Lou Williams doing work.
Outside Payne. Pass to Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. Offline with a three. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Hunter with the ball. Back to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer off the mark. And the Suns shooting only 42%. Over to the left wing. From deep, Johnson. A nice shot by McGee.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Williams against Payne from deep. Williams misses. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Hawks ball. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Hawks on top, leading by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, John, you're facing a challenge tonight. What's been the key to this lead in the first half?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Here's who Nate McMillan is starting the second half with. Danilo Gallinari out there with Cam Reddish. Then there's Lou Williams. Then there's Kevin Herter. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Herter with it. Now guarded by Booker. Now here's Herter. He's closely guarded. Clock at 6. And he's going for the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. And looking at second chance points last year. Here were the teams that did the most damage on the offensive glass. The 4th spot held by Atlanta.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Booker with it. He's got 12. Pass to Crowder. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Outside Herter. Inside. Here's a Kongwu. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Suns trailing. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Outside, Williams. Outside for Gallinari. Williams. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 4.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Well, Crowder, a terrific athlete. This guy's leaping ability is sick.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Booker with it. Now Herter defending. Booker, the pass to Paul. For the lead. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. The Hawks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And a deep 3 from Young. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Well, Greg, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard. And he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A little mid-range shot is up. Controls the rebound and the putback. Crowder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And they go to the intentional foul.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your
second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Young, the pass to Hunter. And the bucket is good. Hunter's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Kaminsky outside. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Payne. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. Young can't hit.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Johnson against Hunter. Johnson passes to Payne. And there's the lob. Shot clock at 6. Outside Johnson. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
Phoenix foul.
Collins has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
That one misses.
Shooting for Atlanta, John Collins.
And he's good on the second.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
Here's Payne. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Johnson, and it's Kaminsky in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Johnson. The 3. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Hawks ball. Substitution for your Suns.
The Hawks leading. And a deep 3 from Young. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Booker against Bogdanovich. Now here's Booker, guarded closely. And he lobs it up, and it's Bridges with the jam.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Young way outside. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix is shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. And Bridges, here we go. Rebound, Trae Young. The Hawks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And it's good. 2 points.
Assisted.
And the Hawks lead by 7.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And a deep 3 from Paul. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a deep 3 from Young. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Back to Crowder. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Shot from 12. That's short off the rim. The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Outside Young. From deep 3-point range. Kicks it out to Collins. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now to the middle. And Crowder with the jam.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. And a deep 3 from Young. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Young's got 6 here in the quarter.
A jumper that is pretty and effective. Young's game starts with his shot.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Atlanta's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. Oh, deflected. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. The Suns running out of time. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Booker, good.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Young way outside. Atlanta again missing. Phoenix has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. From deep. And Young the bucket on the assist by Bogdanovich. Young's got 12 points here in the second half. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Outside Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he lobs it up top. Money.
These are the moments where Crowder has earned the trust and equity with his teammates. That's a big-time delivery.
Young against Booker. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Fires the three. Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Booker. Puts up a three. It's not going to go for him. On offense, here are the Hawks. 6-point lead. Collins finds Young from deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down. And Booker puts up a deep three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Young way outside. Off target with the shot. So this one belongs to the Hawks. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either...
everybody, it's Matt Cord, the voice of the Philadelphia 76ers, to announce the 2K TV top plays of the week. All right, up first, the Concha Del Mar players. They're making a huge splash with the X-Path Beast. Block.
And you can see the gorgeous geography. Just about.
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league, growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Now here's Crowder. Here's a 3 from Paul. First shot won't go. Outside Butler. No good on the 3. And here's Crowder from the arc. Here's Paul. That shot is off. And the Heat going the other way now.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Robinson against Crowder. Stolen by Booker. We played just over a minute here in the first.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Pass to Tucker. Right side Robinson. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Now here's Tucker. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Back to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Lowry. He's guarded by Paul. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Tucker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Booker. To halt the run. Here he goes. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. All right, Brent, early on in the year, what are you looking to see from the teams that you consider to be contenders?
Well, look at teams who are playing lesser opponents to just try and put games away as early as possible. A win in November and December means just as much as the ones that happen after the All-Star break. So the importance on that first 20-game run for a veteran team can make all the difference.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. He drops it from range.
This is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry from outside the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Here's Booker. There's the drive. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field down.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
For 3, Robinson buries it from 3. Robinson's got 7 points in the game.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Lowry against Paul. Lowry into the lane. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. 1:03 left in the first quarter of the game. Paul finds Booker. Booker drawing the double. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Great positioning on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Ayton. Adebayo with the rejection.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Outside for Butler. Back to Adebayo. Now here's Tucker. Wide open look. Good on the bucket.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Outside Paul. Can't cash it in from close range. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 9-point cushion at the end of the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Bridges. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And Tucker gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Booker, good.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Lowry outside. On the take. And he banks in the layup. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. Outside Booker. Here's Ayton. Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. And the Suns get another 3.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Adebayo from long range. Fires in the triple. Adebayo's got his second basket on the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Crowder, the pass to Booker. Denied by Adebayo. Lowry with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Tucker. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Booker for 3. And it's Booker again missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Robinson passes to Butler. Booker against Robinson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And without Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brett.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while," right?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. It's Lowry with a drive. Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Miami. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Strus comes in for Jimmy Butler. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Launches it. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Payne, pass to Johnson. Picked his pocket. Fast break Miami. Here's Strus. Hero outside. Here's Tucker. No good from 11 feet. The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Shamet. Johnson inside. Pass to McGee. Now Johnson. And here's Payne outside. Strus grabs the miss. Oladipo outside. Up top, Hero. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And yep, it's good.
Such a good score on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
And Kaminsky slams it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Heat. They lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are leading by 12.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, one of the stories here, P.J. Tucker getting it done today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Wayne Dedmon is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the small forward. Here's Payne. Here's McGee. Unable to get that one. The Heat go the other way with it.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
For 3, Oladipo. The Suns clear it. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots. Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Tucker with the ball. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. Is covered by Ayton. Now a chance to break down how the starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for Miami.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Paul against Oladipo. There's the steal. Paul with a steal. Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. Outside Booker. To the paint. Here's Ayton.
Yes, sir! That's really too info right there. Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with them.
For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Lets it go from deep. Booker can't get it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Tucker. Fires the three. And Booker pulls it down. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Line for your sons, DeAndre.
So he can't get either to fall.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding, which makes him a very valuable player in the league.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Paul against Oladipo. Three-pointer, Bridges. Phoenix no good that time either. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Oladipo finds Hero. And here's Tucker beyond the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Booker's got 4 rebounds now.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Paul against Oladipo. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Inside, Tucker. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Crowder. Bridges outside. Pass to Paul. The ball's knocked loose. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And the shot falls short that time.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Again, the Heat misses.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Bridges. The kick out to Paul. Crowder against Oladipo. And that one's good. Crowder's got 4 points in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Hero with it. And it's Paul picking him up. Back to Hero. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Paul's got 6.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Oladipo. Up top, Hero. Oladipo outside. And so it's Miami ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, stick around. We'll be right back. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
I like the activity, guys.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Ayton, no good. And for the Heat, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. Pass to Hero. Here's Dedmon. Out to Oladipo. Now here's Hero. It's deflected. Here's Ayton for 3. Booker. That shot, no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Ahead. Here's Paul. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Outside Tucker. Dedmon inside. He's covered by Ayton. Dedmon, no good. For Phoenix, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Booker, good.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Pass to Oladipo. Hero outside. And here's Tucker. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. For three, Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
A big group substitution here from Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Dedmon. Jimmy Butler comes in for Strus. Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Oladipo.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Here's Paul. It's good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Butler passes to Lowry. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Tucker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Paul. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Lowry drives in. Can't hit from in close. Phoenix with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. The 3, Booker. Counted from distance. Booker's got 19.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Butler finds Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And that one's good.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Bridges against Butler. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Paul against Lowry. They double team Paul. Outside Booker. From outside, off the mark. Miami trailing. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And you know it's coming. Jimmy Butler lives to serve up in these moments.
Paul with it. He's against Tucker. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
Up top, Lowry. He's guarded by Paul. Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. It's good!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Booker. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Lowry penetrating. He connects!
Can you say cool customer? Lowry's poise helping him find the bucket in a high-tension moment.
For 3, Booker. And buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Pass to Lowry. Into the lane. And here's Butler outside. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. And so off the tip, it's Miami. No shortage of excitement here as we're officially underway in overtime. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Rob, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Outside Butler. And there's the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Outside Paul. Ayton passes to Booker. Back to Ayton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 3.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Butler with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Now Adebayo. Back to Robinson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Back to Paul. Stolen by Lowry. Robinson passes to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Lowry doesn't have much fear when it comes to drawing contact. All he's worried about is putting up points on the board.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Booker for 3. The shot off that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Pass to Butler. Morris against Bridges. 3-pointer. Here's Butler. Now here's Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Butler with the ball. Driving inside. Ball against Lowry. Back to Butler. Throws it down. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Back to Robinson. Pass to Lowry.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
embracing his role as a leader for this squad. Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. It was touch and go.
Coming up next, the Jet. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. D-Agent.
Thank you very much.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And the 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovic consistently among the league's top three-point marksmen.
You're right, Kevin. Consistent is the right word. Listen to this. Since his 4th season in the NBA, he's never averaged below 38% from distance. That shot must be honored.
And it's the Jazz's ball. It's a 3-point game. To the left side wing. Pass to O'Neal. From deep 3-point range. The shot comes out, and Phoenix will come the other way.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These two squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch.
And here is O'Neal after Mikal Bridges hitting the 3. Here's Mitchell, and it's in there.
Woo, look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell, able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
For 3, Booker. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Passes it to O'Neal. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. He's got a clear path. Pushing it up. Here's Paul. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. And Crowder stays with it.
Failing to block out Jay Crowder, that's careless. He's active, wanting the ball more than you. Well deserved.
Now Conley. And the pass to Bogdanovich. Over to the wing from about 19 feet. And O'Neal gets it to go. Al Schmitty, opening day is upon us. You excited for the new season?
I am, Kevin. First of all, you love seeing the new rookie class, how they fit in. Second, a lot of these teams with a lot of trades and moving parts. And some of these franchises that have acquired new coaches.
Bridges attacking. Ayton kicks to Paul. 3-pointer. Here's Crowder. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Mitchell looking it over. Inside, Bogdanovich lays it up and banks it in. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Well, this is his game. Be proactive offensively, put the defense back on his heels.
Paul with the buckets.
He's one of the best in the business, Chris Paul, a phenomenal ball handler.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup. And that's now 7 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Don't forget, along with the skill, Bogdanovich brings size to the wing position.
Booker at the elbow.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw, good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Ball against Conley, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Just throw it up to Gobert, and he'll take care of the rest using that enormous wingspan.
Paul passes to Booker. And there's the drive. Kept alive. Dishes it to Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Conley finds Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. Mitchell's got 5.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in its center.
And you see the raw talent Aiden has, an intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Now here is Conley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Over Booker. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Booker the pass to Crowder. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Jay Crowder, he's very compact, strong build, can be a load to defend.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Jazz.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell passes to Gay. That shot is off. Good D by Booker. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. And Utah making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Here's Paul. He has 5. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
Right there, it's who wants the basketball the most, and it's Joe Ingles creating the extra possession.
The drive by Booker. It's good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Mitchell outside. On the wing, Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got 8.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Gobert. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Mitchell outside. The dish to Whiteside. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Kicks to Ingles. 5 on the clock. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns leading by 4. And And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Jazz making a change here. Oni's checked in, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Ingles.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes to Oni.
2 minutes.
Feeds to Gay. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Now here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. Saric passes to Payne. Stolen by Gay. And now Utah, fast break. He's got the ball. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Gay is a high-activity player, someone who is constantly moving his hands, being rewarded for his efforts.
Payne looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Clarkson, and that one is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And it's McGee with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Clarkson against Saric. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. There's the drive. Back to Whiteside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Saric.
Pushing the action, Whiteside catches the defender a little out of position and draws the foul.
He's off on the second. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many, 90% on the year. Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
McGee, the pass to Johnson. Back to McGee. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. McGee's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
To the paint. Here's Whiteside. It'll count. That'll do it for the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You've got to like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. And it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. That one goes. Count it.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Here's Paul, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Paul's got the lead back up to 10 now for Phoenix.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovich defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the line for him here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. And the Jazz, another 3.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
When you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
And it's Mitchell missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Booker the pass to Crowder. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
With 3, Booker, and again it's the Suns missing. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jazz trail by 6. Here's Conley. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Oney's checked in. And the Suns making a change here as well. McGee's checked in. Here's Oney. Rebound by the Suns. They've led by as much as 10. The drive by Booker. The shot's good. Booker's got 11 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. He kicks it to O'Neal. There's the pass to Oney. The feed to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Gets a hand on it, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. He's got 6.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Here's Paul. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Booker against Mitchell. Oney passes to O'Neal. Pass to Oney. Got a piece of it. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. O'Neal misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And an intentional foul right there. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Second team foul.
To the inside. McGee dishes to Crowder. Over Gay. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And so they foul intentionally. Big group substitution here for Phoenix. Kaminsky is checked in for Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamit's checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Clock at 6. Conley kicks to Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss. On the wing, Johnson. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Clarkson is out there with Conley. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Ingles in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Rudy Gay. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
For 3, Mitchell drains it from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Paul with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Mitchell left side. Conley with it. The 3. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. Phoenix leading by 4. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Ayton. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now here is Conley. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Crowder's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket for Mitchell.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Paul passes to Booker. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bridges passes to Booker. Ayton trying to break free.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
The pressure doesn't get to Bojan Bogdanovich. That's a huge bucket for this team.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker, right side. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Crowder. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Suns lead by 7.
He's so strong. Jay Crowder overcoming physical defense with great power and body control.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Booker with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good from Booker.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game. Shot from the inbound, and it's laid in by Paul.
When the game is close, Chris Paul is ready. An elite scorer who lives for clutch situations.
Down low, here's Gobert. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Paul passes to Bridges. Booker against Conley. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Paul. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Conley penetrating. Mitchell outside. Ingles finds Mitchell. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
finally, we bounce to Das Cal 1124. And speaking of bounce, Pro-Am athletes, they always have hop. What about the ball? Are you kidding me? Maybe it's better sometimes to be lucky than it is to be good. Use those buttons. Make a choice here. Which play deserves to win this week?
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to, and nothing tips.
Thank you so much.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Miami Heat. Then on Wednesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Greg, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Here's Booker following the basket by Trae Young. One-on-one here. Passes it to Collins. And that one drops for him.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Paul against Young. Paul is doubled. Pass to Crowder. And it's good off the back rim and in.
He felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Inside. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Capella. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Shoots over Capella. Here's Booker. No good there. Collins with some nice D. Young up top. Defended by Crowder. Collins passes to Capella. Bridges with the steal. Crowder dishes to Booker. Back to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Here is Paul following the basket by Trae Young. Pass to Bridges. Back to Crowder. And that one's good. Ayton.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Again, the Hawks score. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And stolen by Hunter. Let's break here. Here come the Hawks. And again, it's Trae Young with the triple. Young's got 9 points.
Good instincts there from Hunter to get the steal.
The pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Capella. Young way outside. Another 3 for Atlanta. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play. Really looking to go up tempo tonight. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Ayton, the pass to Crowder. That one drops for him. Crowder's got his second basket of the game.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Young from deep three-point range. Again, Young missing. Suns trail by 4. It's stolen by Capella and stolen by Booker to the middle. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Young fires away from outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Booker draws the double. Paul looking around. Driving the lane. Lays it up off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young fires away from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Paul outside. Booker outside. From outside the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 5.
Well, Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Young for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Hawks lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Young from deep three-point range. Great look, but off the mark. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Atlanta leading by 4. Hunter kicks to Capella. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor. And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Young with the ball. 23 points in the game. Capella, great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's Paul penetrating, and it goes down 2 points. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. but I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the 2 games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella, and it's Gallinari in for John Collins. Young from deep three-point range.
2 minutes remaining.
Rebounded by McGee.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's Young from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now.
1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Young way outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
From deep. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Hawks leading by 10. From deep three-point range. Passes it to Hunter. Young looking around. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. They get it back. From deep. And again, it's Trae Young with the triple. Young's got 35.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Payne passes to McGee. Back to Payne. Here he goes. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And the first half is now in the books. It's Atlanta up by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Trae, you've made it look...
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 35 points.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Kaminsky. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Atlanta leading by 11. To the paint, here's Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Payne with it, working on Williams. And the basket is good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Hawk shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. There's Gallinari with the 3. That one, no good. Suns trail by 11. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Payne passes to McGee. Back to Payne. Kaminsky dishes to Payne. Suns moving the ball around. Kaminsky with the ball. Williams picks him up. Kaminsky misses. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Huerter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Payne's shot is good. Payne's got 6.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Williams kicks to Okongwu. Count the basket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Payne. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Williams passes to Gallinari and stolen by Payne. The 3. Rebound Atlanta.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. From deep, Gallinari. Atlanta gets it back. Suns trail by 14. Booker with a deep 3. Ayton kicks to Booker. Paul with the 3. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way. From the arc, hits the 3-point bomb. Huerter's got his second bucket of the night.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And a deep 3 from Booker. Offensive rebound.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
The Hawks leading by 15. Williams passes to Huerter. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Ayton kicks to Crowder. It's stolen by Reddish. In the corner, Huerter with it. He feeds it to Okongwu. Bridges with the steal. Ayton wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Paul against Williams. Back to Huerter from past the arc. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Bridges. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Traps in the tray.
Mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 13. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. The Hawks leading by 15. Young way outside. Another 3 for Atlanta. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Here's Ayton, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And really deep through that time. Young's got 43 points.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half, and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Oh, Ayton in position. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Young. From deep three-point range, Jay Crowder pulls it in. Suns trail by 17. For 3, Bridges. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Young. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
And a deep 3 from Booker gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Young from deep three-point range. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Paul, no one around him. Atlanta with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Young outside. On deep, Collins. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Hunter. Now, here's Collins. This one for 3. Sinks the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Bridges with the steal. Here's Ayton. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
The skills growing maybe right in front of our eyes here for DeAndre Ayton.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after Booker with no one around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Suns. Young way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Booker outside. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Back to Young. Deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. It's a 14-point game.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And so it's Atlanta with it. They lead by 17. Young from deep, three connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. Clock at 6. Now Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so
Thank you very much, guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
we've got...
Thanks, BA.
Lally, they want to stay in the mix. Good reporting there. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Miami, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. And it's the Heat with the ball. Coming off a Suns make. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. This one for 3. On target from range. For teams that were close to a title last year, Smitty, I'm sure opening night couldn't come fast enough.
You're totally right, B.A. Unfinished business at hand, and they are chomping at the bit to get the season going. Unfortunately, in this league, you have only one winner.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Knocks down the long J.
3.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Lowry against Ayton. Back to Lowry from the arc. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Lowry's got 6.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Bridges finds Booker. No good from outside. Miami has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. And here's Butler outside. He buries it from 3.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Butler can't get it to go. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Here's Ayton. Not going to go that time. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
Paul from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Suns missing.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space. But that does make it a tougher shot.
The Suns trailing. For 3, Bridges. Adebayo grabs the board. Bridges against Butler. Left side Robinson. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Off the mark from 16 feet.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Third is Chris Paul.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Stolen by Booker. Paul passes to Crowder. Looking to end the run. The shot no good. And it's Miami the other way. Lowry outside. Down low. Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists tonight. Paul against Lowry. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Lowry finds Butler. Here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. And they're pushing it up. Booker for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Pass to Robinson. Back to Tucker. Outside for Butler. Shot clock at 5. Now Robinson shoots from the line. That one's wide left. Booker for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Booker against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Drops in the layup for 2.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Miami. They have a nice. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at center, filling out the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Here's Booker after the basket by Miami. Back to Bridges. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. In transition, here's Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Paul passes to Aiden, back to Paul. Butler with a steal, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Miami has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Robinson against Booker. Back to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Out to Lowry. Now here's Adebayo. He's covered by Ayton. Butler passes to Lowry. And it's all from three-point range. And it's Phoenix's ball. Trailing by 13. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Crowder with it, guarded by Adebayo. Yep, that one goes.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless. You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. BA, he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Butler finds Lowry. And again, the Heat missing.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Jimmy Butler. That's his first personal foul. First team
that free throw misses. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, BA, they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo is definitely on his way.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Miami. Kicks it to Hero. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. To the inside. Kaminsky can't hit. The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Strus with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 12.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Shamet. And it's blocked by Dedmon.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Shamet. Phoenix no good that time either.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Oladipo against Payne. almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Ooh, some solid defense from Oladipo. Hero for three. Rebounded by Johnson.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Payne. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of this game. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Here's Strus. Back to Hero. Pass to Oladipo. They get it back. And here is Morris. Here's Strus. Kicks it to Hero. Oladipo with the ball. Here's Dedmon. Covered by McGee. Tries yet again. Just 4 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. They shoot again. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Excellent pass from Dedmon. This is what you're asking your guys to do. Be aggressive, trust one another, and make plays for each other.
Now here's Johnson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's blocked by Dedmon. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Payne against Oladipo. Payne, the pass to Kaminsky. Now here's Payne. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Oladipo outside. Hero outside. Back to Oladipo. And so it's the Miami Heat. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a start for Jimmy Butler. He had 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Pass to Strus. Hero with it. Booker defending. Morris on the wing. Back to Hero. Here's Strus. Oladipo outside. Here's Dedmon. He's covered by Ayton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. All right, Smitty, you won some titles at the international level. A world championship in '94, gold in 2000. So how do those compare to the ring you won with the Spurs?
You know, BA, they're totally different. Obviously, both of them are fantastic. But internationally, it's a little bit special because you're playing for your country and you have that USA across your jersey.
PJ Tucker. That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Ayton.
Team foul. At the line for the Suns.
Ayton hits them both. And here's Lowry. He has 6. Pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. The 3 is up. Phoenix grabs the miss. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And for the Heat, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Got it. Lowry's gotten his third basket of the night.
That pick and roll is where Kyle Lowry shines. The defense left with only bad choices.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. That's good from Paul.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Robinson finds Lowry. And here's Adebayo, covered by Crowder. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Right side, Tucker. And here's Butler outside. And the three-pointer goes. Butler's got 11 points.
I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
Back to Paul. Out to Bridges. Pass to Aiden. Outside Paul. Lets the three fly. And Lowry with the defensive effort.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
Now here's Tucker. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Robinson. And that one hits the back iron.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
And Aiden gets it to go.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Pass to Tucker. And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
Paul with it. Picked up by Lowry. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
It's not just that you can run the offense through Adebayo. In many cases, it's their best option.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Robinson with a steal. And they're running. He goes up, and it's Butler with the jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Bridges finds Crowder. Back to Bridges. Will it go? And that's good for 2.
Jay Crowder gets it. He's applying pressure on the offensive end, and he beats them with the pass.
Pass to Butler. Now Tucker takes the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Bridges misses. The Heat have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Robinson can't hit.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Booker for 3. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
With 4 on the clock. And a big finish by Robinson.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time.
And so it's Miami with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both and he did so at a very high level.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Robinson finds Lowry. And here's Tucker outside for Butler. To the paint. Pass to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Butler passes to Adebayo for 3. Lowry doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
The 3 ball for 3. Robinson. Crowder grabs the miss.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
They get it back. Outside for Booker. Here's the 3. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
Here's Robinson. Again, the Heat misses.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton. That gives him a double-double.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 3rd assist of the night. Booker against Robinson. Looking to end this cold spell. And Booker with the lay-in.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Outside Tucker. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Ayton. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now. Paul with a steal. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
The quickness of Chris Paul isn't limited to just his offense. He is an amazing defender who can really rack up the steals.
Back to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple. The Suns running out of time. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. On up the court for 3. Robinson drains the triple. Robinson's got 10 points here in the second half. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And again, Miami with a triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Booker, the pass to Paul. To the left side wing. Back to Bridges. Fires the 3. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Outside Butler. 1:02 left in the final quarter. Robinson passes to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Miami with a triple.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Heat.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jimmy Butler.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
For three, Robinson. They get it back. Pass to Tucker. Here's Robinson. From deep. That shot missing. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.